Hey folks, welcome back to Palaceskull. Okay, so continuing on this little thing here, building, I have to unfortunately keep building little floors over here just to get those corners out there. As you see, the Elven Caravan is here. I just assigned my broker, who is also, well, the expedition leader as well. And one thing we're going to need to do is make a little floor over here to get these spots. Temporarily, doesn't matter what it's built out of, because I'm going to deconstruct them. And that's mainly so things won't path up those walls and go over. Has to hang over by one everywhere. And I think I'll start working on the floor later. Um, I have a few things being sent up here to be traded. I gotta take a quick look here again at what I actually have done so far because let's see, let's go up one. Yeah, because I don't. It's been a couple, well, about a week since I recorded the previous segment here, and I don't really remember where I was trying to go with this thing, for lack of a better term here. Um, yeah, I knew I dug this out for. We had somebody that passed away, right? And I have to look at my immigrants again to see who's doing what. And I'm gonna have to make some temporary underground places for everyone to do their thing. This will probably be okay for temporary sleeping and eating. But eventually we're going to want to make maybe some bigger facilities down here and just have these guys dig out. So I think since we got more ores in this area, let's actually kind of dig out on this level a little bit. I don't know what I was going for with this stairway. Where was that going to? Yeah, that was sort of going to be the main up-down. All right, I guess so. All right, let's do kind of up-down on that one. Yeah, we're going to actually have to build an up-down stairways here. Line that up. Shale for now. That should give the miners something to do. I want to dig out a little bit of an area for these chickens so they can start laying eggs and doing the nest boxes and things of that nature, which I remember I knew something was screwed up with that. Yeah, they won't do... I still have not looked into this yet, and I'm going to. What the error is on why they won't do memorial slabs. I don't get it. There must be an error somewhere that's going on with that, so I don't know what that is. Um, I guess just... Should I just cancel these nest boxes and put them somewhere else and leave this on here, I suppose, for now. Because I want to get going on that. I don't really think we have a whole lot of food in here in this base. Let's see. We get, well, let's see. We'll have to take a look at our stocks. I don't have an actual guy set up for, well, prepared meals roughly 100. And we have 14 for the population. So I guess that's not too bad for what we have right now. I guess temporarily I'll use this room here for the chickens. Let's go back above here. Alright, so they got those. Let's deconstruct the middle one. Actually, you could deconstruct 2 of them and no one will get stranded, or they shouldn't. Alright, so now let's build the rest of the walls here. I should have no problems with that, theoretically speaking. Always seems to be some sort of a problem here. Alright, well, now that'll protect us from the wall climbing goblins in this. Or at least it should, theoretically. So we're going to have to pause here and get this guy, our expedition leader, to the trade depot by disabling all of his hauling duties, apparently, because he's just not coming here. So I will be right back. Okay, so they literally have next to nothing. So I'm trading them hardly anything here, as you can see. So we'll try trading. Oh, wonderful. I don't know why I bother. Usually whenever I try and trade with the elves, they ain't got nothing I want. So forget that. Okay, so we're building a well system, kind of like I usually do. It's going way over here. It's where the river is, and it kind of goes up into this area here, and it's going to go down into there. So I'll probably have some sort of a system set up so you can lower a bucket into it or something along those lines. So, yeah, that's probably it for that. And I'll be keeping an eye on them as they would do the work on that. Did they get to the nest boxes yet? Apparently they did. Was that capital N? Capital N. I thought I had more assigned than that. That's strange. But fine, it'll be a good start at any rate. Alright, good. So let's set up... Well, actually, let's go to this one here. Remove our... Thankfully, we still got hens and roosters both. Oh, we did lose that one hen. Let's actually rebuild that here. There we go. That should get them in there, I would think. Then we just, once they get them in there, I lock it. And then they'll have a chick hatching. And once that first one's gone, then we have some extra people to, you know, do their thing here. So what was that? Migrants. Okay, let me pause here. Okay, one of our dudes has been possessed. I've assigned a lot of duties for our people too. Let's see where he goes. Craft door, figures. I assigned a lot of our people that really weren't skilled in much into masonry. I do have one concern. One person came in, I think they were obviously probably from the previous base, wall scorched, and they are in a bad mood. So hopefully they will not tantrum. That is a big concern for this base, getting people from that old one to, oh, he started that construction pretty freaking quick, didn't he? That's cool. So do we have all those nest boxes set up yet? Not really. Waiting on that. So let's get above so we can give these guys something else to do. I was doing this room here, which to me doesn't look like they're actually doing this at all. So maybe I need to get in there. I thought they could build at an angle. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, either way. So I had them go in there. And let's do another wood stockpile. I got a little bit too much wood above. Let that go in. A lot more farmers and people now doing things. Unfortunately, I see here, because I have them cutting down a lot of these in this area, I'm going to have a lot of that problem with, yeah, floors. You can see, yeah, they're opening up a lot of areas because of the root system. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to do a lot of random flooring over, which is going to make making roads later on a little annoying. Okay, let's see what he made. Hematite earring. Yeah, that's wonderful. Well, we'll take a look at it. Artifacts is L. Trying to remember that. Okay. Manages with spikes of hematite, highest quality, blah blah blah. Nothing really interesting about it, because usually sometimes they actually have stuff from the history of your civilization. I thought maybe they'll have something from Wall Scorched or something in there, but apparently not this time. Let's go back to, no, not mugs. Rock crafts on repeat, and I don't. Did they cancel that? Either way, I'm gonna have to put that back in there. I don't think he used that one. They must have canceled it. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe they actually did that. Hold on here. Let's cancel. No, I always mess this up. Why do I do that? All right. Let's go here. Build. Build. Slabs is what here? Alt S, right? Yeah. expand. Oh, they finally did it. I don't know why it took them so long to do that, but they actually got the slab. So thankfully we'll actually have our full, we have a statue, coffin, and slab for each person, so that's good. That works for me. Sort of what I'm going to try and go for each dwarf in this place at least. So we have a little bit of a history of what's going on here. Alright, they are in there, so let's lock passage for that. Forbid the door. Wait a minute. Found dead. Found dead, found... Wait a minute, wait a minute. What's going on here? Horrified. What is going on here? Please don't say somebody was fighting. Yeah, I think that person that came in that was angry is raging and killing people. Yeah, they may have been struck down though. Let me pause here and take a look at Dwarf Therapist, see if they're still there. Yeah, apparently they destroyed one of the mason shops that was here and killed somebody, and they themselves must have been killed. At least I think. But I have two other people that are in pretty bad shape. I'm not sure, maybe it's the same person as tantruming, but I didn't actually see a tantrum here. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so it's Fath, Aran Fath. And she did not die. She killed two people. And so now we got other people now horrified and in bad shape. One person, aside from herself. So we're going to have a tantrum spot out here if we're not careful, which not much I can do about it, I suppose. I think I made a huge mistake joining the same civilization, so got coffins queued up in the other mason shop, so hopefully they'll do that. And the masons are going to hopefully rebuild this mason shop here, get them working on the blocks again. Yeah, this really kind of stinks though. That was a mistake on my part, embarking with the same sieve. So what we want to do here is make a corpse stockpile room of sorts here. And most likely I'll be, let's see, go back. Alright, yeah, that'll be a corpse stockpile room. Oh, and I also I've been not paying attention to my well. Okay, so dig that. This is the way I do it. So I have one huge reservoir that'll probably last for basically the life of the base or the thing. Let's see, do we have any floodgates? Apparently don't have any floodgates. Alright. Alright. That's one thing we do need to work on then. How about a few mechanisms just to make sure we have enough? In fact, I'll do a whole row of that. I also assigned a few more to that. As soon as they finish digging this out, I will actually have them. I think there's a corpse stockpile, so they're not everyone's you know, kind of hanging out with their corpses in their room. It's not too good. And we only have one door. Why do I have to make it too wide? That's brilliant. Another thing I gotta get built. Already doors. Okay, so let's let that go. How are we doing in the kitchen? And the still. Alright, let that go. So that's enough work assigned. I think they moved those corpses out, so hopefully the moods will not get any more worse than it's already. Burial. Yep. And burial. Okay, so who is this person here? Deller. Alright, let's go back up and actually start assigning some of these. And hopefully they won't get Stellar, and I think it was this Olin. Alright, so we'll have them assigned. Get done. Hopefully I got enough slabs. Yeah. I was going to be leaving low on slabs too. Alright, well, at any rate, I ain't got enough work to do. It's unfortunate, though. We're going to have a lot of problems here with this. Come on, move the other guys down there. I got plenty of room in this place. No, still working on the doors. Alright, build X. Do we have it yet? No, still don't have that. Channel more down. I just like to keep going down and all. I just gotta make sure, oops, that you have a way for them to get up. So I have a stairway next to it. With this, when I go back up the top here, this will be walled off right here and probably in there too. Floodgate here, great there after the fact. And I will probably floor over this and remove that hatch cover. And so that should be our well system, which nothing should be able to get in. We're still frozen, unfortunately. What season are we in? Late spring. Alright, keep that in mind. Alright, so that, we got the roads going here. Probably more floors to be done here, right? Yep. We're going to have a lot, too, because I've assigned a lot of the trees in this area for that, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know if I like the tree roots being like this, but not much I could do about it. That's just the way the game's going to be now. I just have to accept some of these changes. I was not too thrilled with the whole walking over the wall thing. I felt that was a little chaotic in a game that's already pretty difficult, you know. Um, let's see here. So we have a butcher shop up here. I was just wondering. Yeah, and let's see. Let's go down. Okay, so they finally built that, huh? So, build that as a wall. So this is going to be our new refuse stockpile here. I could actually make it a corpse one also, but probably won't really need it. And we'll just get rid of this refuse one up here. And we're going to probably do some, let's see, 2 chimneys. Channel there. And channel here. And we'll need a little grate over that. And we'll make a chimney system so things can't get in. Now the question is, of course we don't have a grate. Couldn't possibly have a grate now. That would be too easy. No, we need so many things. It's just, man, we should have plenty of masons here. Promote that to next, and alright, so that should be going. In the meantime, though, we'll build a part of the chimney just so we can see where it is on here. Use whatever oddball blocks we have, the things that we're not gonna use too much. And unfortunately, let's see, let's go back. Ramp. We're going to have to floor over the top of. No, we're not. Wait, we are going to have to, because they can path right up it and path down it, right? Get to the base. So, yeah, that's going to be a big pain in the butt to do. Chimney system. Even the chimney system has to be ringed with something, probably. That's just a guess. I could be wrong on that. I don't know. I mean, theoretically, if they could path up the wall and then down the wall and then right in and destroy the grate, then I guess theoretically they could just get right into the base. I could be wrong, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. I'll pause here while we're doing this stuff. You know, one thing that was weird I noticed, they left one of the corpses in here, and all of his clothes and some of the things that were apparently on him were forbidden here. So I don't quite know what that's about. I don't remember ever experiencing that with any of the previous fortresses. So we did have the slabs for them, so they're all buried now. And yeah, so that's been averted, that little problem. And now linking the switch to the floodgate here. Let's do another row down. This should, I mean, believe me, this should last the life of the fortress this well, but I could just as easily refill it again. Oops, summer. Okay. Okay, short little update. Not much else going on, but unfortunately, because of the tree cutting thing, I'm getting a lot of these things, so I'm trying to floor them over as quickly as possible. As you see, each one that falls down, one or two, sometimes three spaces open up. So obviously, it's a security risk for the base to actually have all these open holes here right above the bypassing our security system. So I'm just basically using up a lot of the shale blocks I have for this. And I'm going to start building at least the floors for some of my surface buildings here now anyway, because this is just sort of, this is so chaotic. It's just, man, it's just creating a lot of extra work. I really didn't anticipate. I really just wanted to get the trees out of the way, but they're just going to regrow anyway, so, and create more of this kind of problem. So, yeah, okay, so she has a girl. That's great. Beyond that, not a whole lot else going on. Let's see how our well is doing. I think it's pretty much done, if I remember right. I could do one more level. Not a big deal if I do it, though, but my miner's got nothing else to do anyway. What else we got to do? Okay, he went back to blocks. Crafts here. Let's just do a few extra things on this one. I need some more statues for the area downstairs. You're doing bins and barrels before, so how about a few cages? We might start doing some cage traps here soon too. Which reminds me, I should probably do even more mechanisms. Yeah, look at that. All the wood cutting is done. So I guess I just have to floor over these last few and hopefully get some of my buildings up in time. I'm just going to do the floors for them first. I think we're going to start with the butcher shop, which will be really, just really close to that main building anyway. So to have it even with this, but 3 wide road, 1 wall. Go here. We might as well do the walls for it too while we're at it, huh? And I'm going to do a little thing here. I'm not really sure if this is going to work, this idea, but I may actually up down stair. I might do the up down stair then. I have an idea. No. Stop that. Let's see, we'll do in the corner here. Back to build. Up down stair. Right, we want a couple more wall pieces here. Let's do the road, at least make the road. Yeah, we'll just do the road there. I guess shale's fine for that. Oh. Okay, so now doing here is a butcher shop will be there. There's going to be a drawbridge here that raises up. Um, and we're going to have to do a second level lip on this too, probably. And maybe at some later point I'll expand the building further outwards or something for multiple butcher shops, but that's not really all that important. What I'm hoping to do is have them be able to get in and out of the base, and when we shut down for an invasion or siege or whatever, um, everything will be like linked to one lever. You know what I mean? So all the outdoor buildings will all show at the same time. People can go into any way they want. So that's an idea. Um, I may think about shutting off some of these outside buildings though from the outside. Like maybe make a wall. There'd be a bunch of buildings here to make a wall. And so the only way to get in would be from this way. That's an idea. Yeah, I'm going to work on that in the future, but for now I want to get the butcher shop set up, so. And some migrants have arrived down here. As you see here, I am building this wall just a little bit. It's not really just to see where it's going to be. It'll be, kind of around the area, but I don't know, it won't be too huge. I'm not sure yet where ultimately it's going to be, but we're going to try and keep most of our courtyards enclosed so things can't path into it. And the only way they can get in would be through here. This would be the only way. So we'll find a way to keep our people safe, and we'll have to build a lip on all these walls also, like in Wall Scorch, like we started. But yeah. So I had a wood stockpile put here because we had so much wood. I'd like to do some more down here. Unfortunately, it's just keep getting this stuff where where the floor, we have to build floors over it. I might actually go one more beneath, so we don't have to deal with that. I think our miners aren't really doing anything anyway. So I think I will dig all this out here. So there is some, what is this? Hematite. Alright. I'll pause that, and what I'm going to do, where's the wood burner? Oh, that would be on the furnaces? Yeah, wood furnace W. You know what, actually let's put that up closer to where the wood is. Oh, I can't put them in here? You gotta actually dig an area out for that, sorry. Well, I suppose I'll have to dig out a little bit here. So let's just dig a 5 by 5 area, and that'll be for the wood burner. Yeah, so I'm going to pause here again. Oh, and by the way, we're at year 253, midsummer. Population's 43 now with those new dudes that came in. I don't know how the food situation is here. Let me take a look at the stocks. Prepared meals, 90. And that's going to go down quickly because this is, well, pretty sizable migration wave. I haven't looked at who's who or what's what here. So I will be doing that fairly soon. We really need a trade session with our dudes, our dwarf traders. So hopefully that'll be coming up soon. It's pretty necessary for the food department here because I did designate some animals to get slaughtered, so that should help a little bit with the food area. I don't have a bone carver. How about we do some bone bolts on repeat? Just to start using some of that up. Brew, because they do these for a very short period of time and then they sort of forget about them. So mechanisms, that's all still going. And I think I just keep going with the barrels. Make sure we have plenty of barrels. Probably gonna have to make some more beds and set up a bigger dining area soon. That might be the next building we do on the surface. Let's see here. Did they finish this? Looks like they did and they got out. So, let's build a wall. I know they got plenty of wall work up above. Let's do the wall here. Can be just whatever rocks there. Build over that. And I'll let these migrants get in. I gotta start assigning some more work though. I gotta get some of these guys going as masons, architects, things of that nature to do some of the roads and flooring over stuff and making these walls quicker. I shouldn't almost make these walls too thick. May do that. Cannot find path. Which one is that? I don't know which wall segment that is. I guess got canceled, but I mean, I think he's. Why is he able to path? I don't know. That's weird. I mean, he's right there. He's not like injured or nothing, or cut off from the world or whatever. Yeah. All right. So I'll pause here again. Okay, I think we made a lot of progress today. I had to deconstruct some of the roads. I'm trying to think where I'm going to put this wall. I'm not connecting it yet because I don't want them to path in up the wall. So um, I'm thinking the wall will be here, in the courtyard. It would be like, kind of squared off, like a big rectangle here. So I had to deconstruct this road. I'll probably just go that away. And it's probably the plan for the inner courtyard stuff, and then I'll make a lip over it, and then I'll connect it here eventually. So I'm linking this drawbridge right now to that same thing, the lever down below. One thing I wanted to finish off before the end here was this thing. We don't have grates now? I thought I did. Apparently no grates. That sucks. Alright. Well, I'll do that. Let's pause one more time. I'll come back and I'll show you the thing, the well. Okay, they're channeling here now. I should let the water in, supposedly. Got a grate over there. So let's just follow it down, make sure it's working okay. Looks like it's going to be. Got a lot of water pressure behind it, apparently. Yeah, so I built a wall there, and that should be okay. So that floodgate is linked. It's great there anyway. And we floored over it. So should work. Should have no problems. I would think then build a little building around it so things can't really path in. I don't think they'd be able to anyway, but just want to make sure, sort of an extra precaution. When I shut this off, what we'll do next episode is we'll actually build sort of a shaft down here going down into it. And we'll build the well right over it, so that should work pretty good. Then I'll probably keep this base going for a pretty long time. And as far as water goes, internal water supply, I should say. Hopefully they won't go near this stream too much and avoid any danger. We'll see if they actually listen to me on that point. So I'm just going to build a wall around here. And I'll see you guys next time. Adios, folks.